Welcome back, everyone. It is Pocket Gangster. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be talking about Cash App taxes. Is it going to save you money? Is it going to save you time? That's what we're going to talk about in today's video. But before we begin, I need you to do two things for me, if you will. One, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm so we can help as many people out there as possible. Number two, I need you to understand something. I am not a CPA. I am not an accountant. These are just my personal opinions and views that I'm sharing with you, the viewers, and I would love for you to please go see a professional before doing anything. Thank you. Let's talk about the Cash App taxes and if it's as good as everyone says it is. You're probably wondering, what is Cash App? I've heard about it, but I've never downloaded the app on my phone. Well, basically Cash App is where you create an account and you can send money to and from one another. Over the years, it has evolved into a more complex system. For example, you could buy cryptocurrencies, you could buy stocks, you could open a checking and savings account. But for today, we're going to be talking about the tax software that they acquired from Credit Karma Tax over the years. Now, last year it was very buggy. This year it's actually much more simplified and easier to use, but we'll get into that in a minute. And I want everyone that's watching this video to realize that if you don't have access to a smartphone or a tablet, it's okay. They did make a desktop version that works exactly the same. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is actually create a Cash App account. You're going to create a username, email address, and password. It is very important that you set this up correctly because you have to log into your account to check it periodically to see if your taxes actually went through. And who knows, maybe you'll like the program and use it for the other products and services that they use. So make sure you set it up correctly. Once you've created an account and you have the application on your phone, you're going to want to click where it says Free Tax Filing. Now, once you get that far, you're going to be presented with a pop-up that basically says, hey, if you used Credit Karma taxes in the past and you still have access to a Credit Karma account, it could be easier for you to transfer over some of your old tax filings into this program, and it'll create kind of like a history and make it easier for you going forward. That's totally up to you if you want to do that. You're just going to click your options right here. It's basically going to start off with personal information like social security number and if you're filing jointly or separate and so on. Now, the reason I'm bringing all this to your attention is because, yes, this is a review of the application, but also I want to show you just how simple it's gotten. Now, once you've filled out your W-2 or whatever your finances are, you'll be presented with filing your state. And this is where it gets interesting because if you remember my video from last year, I talked about how Ohio was one of the many states that was not supported. They've actually done it. All the states that I can tell from the reviews online are actually supported. That means you can actually file not only your federal, but also your state all in one application for free. I did this myself the other day, and I can confirm that it is $0 for federal and $0 for state. It is amazing that I'm finally happy that they actually did this. The software does calculate everything before it allows you to file, so it does check for any errors that may or may not be in your taxes. Well, if you're waiting for a refund, you're going to have several options to choose from. You could deposit it into your bank like I did, or you can actually link it to your Cash App account. In some cases, people were saying that they were getting it up to 5 and 6 days sooner because they had it go directly into their Cash App account, which kind of makes sense because the company is actually wanting to promote their own services. So think about that and make a decision going forward. Now that we've talked about the benefits of this application, are there any disadvantages to using the Cash App taxes? Well, I can only think of two. One, you're not actually getting your taxes done by a tax professional. And I know the program is actually designed for free and you can actually use it to save you money. And that is the whole point of this video. But I need you to understand something. If you don't talk to a professional, how are you going to know what the new tax laws are? How are you going to know if you're actually maximizing your deductions? Well, that's where a tax professional comes into play. Number two, If you own multiple businesses, this is something that you might be able to get by with. And I'm not saying you couldn't use the Cash App to file for your businesses, but I don't think you're going to get the maximum amount of deductions from a free program on your phone. That's where I think going to other companies or even seeing a professional about doing your taxes would actually help you out the most. I'm curious to know, what are your thoughts and opinions on this application? Please let me know down in the comment section below in this video. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. If you would love to see more in the future, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can be a part of my Pocket Gangster family. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next video.